Alright, real fast, I gotta give a huge shout out to Kay in the Madden modding community for going ahead and posting this mod we're gonna be using today. So guys, today we have a crazy video for you. We went back to Madden 2007. We're using a 2007 roster, but with Mr. Patrick Mahomes, which as we know is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL today. So here is his roster. Priest Holmes. Actually, at the end of his career, though, after he was on with the Ravens. He has Dwayne Bowe. Not really many good receivers. He does have Tony G, which is awesome. Offensive line, kind of iffy. Chiefs, keep in mind, before Mahomes wasn't really a powerhouse, so it doesn't help out a lot. He does have Jared Allen, though, who, actually, I think is Jared Allen before or after? This might be before he went to the Bengals and the 49ers. Man, this Chiefs squad is not that good. And I'll be honest with you, comparing it to a lot of, other squads that are going to be in today's video, it's going to be very difficult. Because the best quarterbacks in the league as of 2007 was Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, Matt Hasselbeck, Jeff Garcia, Big Ben, Tony Romo, Carson Palmer, Donovan McNabb, Derek Anderson. Yeah. All of these guys right here. Running backs, we got LT in his prime, Brian Westbrook, Clinton Portis, Willis McGahee. That's definitely not the correct picture for Fred Taylor. That's AP. That is definitely not Barber. I don't believe so, at least. No. 100% no. Randy Moss, Larry Fitz. So, yeah. So, going through here, like I said before, these are the 2007 rosters, where there's a lot of great teams. And I'm not sure. 2007 Patriots, I believe, was the team to beat. Like, that was the dominant team to play against. 2007, I want to say, was the year that they went undefeated and lost to the New York Giants in the Super Bowl. I'm not sure how much this squad, Patrick Mahomes is going to help the Chiefs here, because he's going to have to do a crap ton. And I'm just going to go through these rosters real fast just to see the best players. But I don't know how you're going to, even if he does a crap ton, how well he's going to be able to take this team. Because I know the joke right now is he has no wide receivers. But back in 2007, the Chiefs literally had, as you saw, pretty much no wide receivers. So it's not like he can kind of get away with a lot more things. And this is 2007. The referees don't know who Patrick Mahomes is. They don't know him from a random guy getting undrafted, right? So that's another thing here that's without the NFL help, without the referees' help, Roger Goodell doesn't love this man right now. I'm going to project, right? And I'm going to predict, not project, but I'm going to predict right now. Mahomes goes 8-8. I believe, if this is correct, and my glasses keep breaking off, if I am correct, I believe this is the correct schedules and also the correct years. Correct 17 games instead of 18 games. If it is, I'm going to say he goes 8-8. That's my final prediction on how this is going to go. 8-8 record, which I think is pretty reasonable, because I believe in 2007. Let me see what the record was. Final record of the Chiefs in 2007. Let me see. 2007 record. The Chiefs in 2007 went 4-12. So, he just has to beat a 4-12 record. Which, to be honest, I think he could definitely do. I think he can. Even with him just being Patrick Mahomes. Keep in mind, Madden loves Patrick Mahomes. So, he's already going to get the benefit of having his name be Patrick Mahomes. Although, I just remembered how dominant these rosters were back in the day. Man, there's a lot of good players here. There's a lot of good teams as well. All right, I think we're coming up on the whole NFL here, so we can kind of get right into this whole systematic situation. Again, you know, I feel like we're about to go 0-16. My glasses broke as a representation of how bad this might go for this team. And also, yes, they're called the Redskins for obvious sake. In 2007, that was their name. I know nowadays they're not called that anymore, and it's not okay to say it, but back in the day, that's just, it is what it is. Even though I know a lot of Commanders fans who wanted to change it back to that, but because of the sponsors, they'll never do it. For obvious reasons. Alright, let's go to the Vikings for craps and giggles here, and let's look at the schedule. Because I'm not sure if the schedule is accurate to what it was in 2007. So, preseason, obviously, you know what it is. Regular season. Actually, let me go to team schedule. Team schedule, regular season. Ooh, Texans week 1. Who did they play in that season? Off season, regular season. Here we go. No, yeah, they play. Yeah, this is actually accurate. Okay, awesome. Yep, in 17 games. Nice. So the guy, again, K on the Madden community, he put it to 17 games, not 18 games. I like it. Okay, so this is actually very accurate. Now we got to sim to the regular season and hope that Patrick Mahomes doesn't get hurt, which there's always a low-key possibility that happens in Madden. Also, let me actually, before I forget to do this, let me put him as a #1 quarterback on the depth chart. Because if you don't, for some reason, the game sometimes doesn't do it. Look at my glasses, guys. Top of the morning to you. No. I'm going to get new glasses, like, tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but in a week. I'm going to go to get eye exam tomorrow. Do not tell me. Oh, thank you. Brian Waters! Scared the crap out of me. I thought that was Patty. It's like, I don't care who else gets hurt. I just can't have Patrick Mahomes get hurt. Alright. First game. First game here with a rookie quarterback. I wouldn't say a rookie quarterback. In real life, the Chiefs lost this game 20-3. 20-3, bro. I mean, yeah. 20-3 is definitely interesting. Now, let's see how this goes for us, at least. And we got our man Mahomes versus Matt Schaub. Speak about a blast from the past, man. Matt freaking Schaub. And if you want to see me do another video with another current player going back to this era, tell me down below. I think I'm probably gonna do a Lamar Jackson one tomorrow. That'll probably be tomorrow's video. But definitely tell me down below if you want to see another one like this. But there's Matt Schaub, baby. Oh, man. I don't know how this is going to go. It's also 10-minute quarters, so we're not doing 15. We're just doing 10. Make it a little bit different. Here we go. First drive. Chiefs already on the board. Chiefs up 14-0. The Chiefs in this game have already scored more than they lost by in the original game. Oh, Patty Mahomes is about to take a 2007 Chiefs squad to a Super Bowl. I just feel it right now in my bones. Matt Schaub couldn't do it. First game for Patty Mahomes. The random addition to the squad this year. 263 1 yards and 3 touchdowns. Patty, he is now home. Again, my glasses. The NFL right now is going to withstand the same exact treatment my glasses are getting. Zero-ness. Alright. After 1 week, we got a 1-0 Kansas City Chiefs squad playing the Buffalo Bears. Chicago Bears. That is what I'm talking about. Bro, it's been a long day, okay? It's been a long day. If you think the Buffalo Bears are bad, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. Trying to fix my glasses. Is this Rex Grossman? Oh, this is Rex Grossman in 2007. This is 2 years before he went to the Super Bowl versus the Colts. and lost, obviously, because a lot of this Bear squad was dedicated based on Devin Hester. Devin Hester was the king of this squad. They started off 2 games on the road. They lost this game 20-10 in real life. So, Rex Grossman, okay. Julius Jones, Cedric Benson. Pretty sure Cedric Benson was black. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, this Bear squad was so bad, too. The fact they got destroyed by this Bear squad is actually kind of sad. Because that Bear squad was not good. And they got to a Super Bowl based on kick and punt returns from Devin Hester. So that was even worse, in all honesty. Alright. 7-7, baby. Come on, Patty. Patrick, you're going to have to do this yourself, buddy. This is all you. Alright. I mean, hey, they're getting the job done. Yeah. More points scored in this game than in real life. So in real life, they lost 20-10. In this game, they won 31-20. A lot of the same amount of points, though. Patty Mahomes, 413 yards and 2 touchdowns. This man is taking this... I'm done with these glasses. He is taking this squad, and he's not taking any prisoners here, man. This is the Patty Mahomes we know and love. Some of us know and love. I don't really love him, but that's beside the point. I'm a Bengals fan. What do you expect? Not gonna... No Love by Eminem and Lil Wayne. Great song. Check it out. Apple Music. Streaming now on Spotify. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not getting sponsored. Oh, that'd be a good first sponsor, right? First sponsor is, what's it called? Eminem. Alright, so this is the first home game in this season for the Kansas City Chiefs. They played this game versus the Minnesota Vikings, as you're seeing right here. And they won this game 13-10. So this is actually a really interesting game here because this was their first win of the season. In real life, the game was not a rainstorm, I don't think. It might have been, I don't know. In real life, it might have been rainstorm. Travaris Jackson, Adrian Peterson, Sidney Rice. I forgot about how good he was. They had Hutch, and Matt Burke. This is before he went to the Ravens and was like a Hall of Famer at the Ravens. But yeah, so first win in front of the home crowd. They started off the season 0-2, and this was a win. So let's see if they can get it done again because in real life they won this game, and this game right now, Patrick Mahomes is not getting the job done. Oh, maybe a comeback kid. Okay, Patrick came back. But he couldn't get the job done. He came back, but he couldn't get the job done in the end, man. Lost his first home game here by 3 points. 2 touchdowns, 194 yards. Mahomes, you did a special thing. And to be honest, you only won half of the games that the real team won in real life. Real team in real life won, 4. So, you won half of them. This is going to break off again. I'm going to tell you that right now. But I'm trying to see the greatness of Patrick Mahomes here. All right, so the next game we have here is versus the San Diego Chargers. This is not the LA Chargers. Back in the day, they were San Diego. This is actually another game where the Chiefs won this game 30-16. So a little bit of a back and forth type of game. This is not in SoFi. This is the old stadium. That's right. This is the old stadium. Which, good thing they got rid of, in all honesty. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with the stadium, but I feel like SoFi is so much better. Chargers, Philip Rivers, though, Billy Volek, and Charlie Whitehurst. Okay, LT. They had Vincent Jackson, R.I.P. Vincent Jackson. They had Gates. Pretty good squad. Oh, wait, hang on. Sean Merriman. Oh, they had I forgot about Sean Merriman. Eric Weddle before he went to the Ravens, like, at the end of his career. Not this time. He went to the Ravens, like, 8 years later. But still. All right, here we go. Divisional matchup. And they won this one. That's crazy. 2-4 wins. And they literally came in the, divisional matchup here. Come on. Patrick? This team is falling apart faster than my glasses are. No touchdowns, 277 yards. Patrick Mahomes, man. All right, well, next week they play Jacksonville, and this was a game that they lost in real life 17-7. So, might go the way of it did in real life because this was a very tough matchup the next week. But now 2-2 in this season. Well, this franchise, Jacksonville is 0-3, so apparently maybe it's not a tough matchup. In real life, Jacksonville at the time, I believe, was like, they were 2-3 for the Chiefs at the time, but I'm not sure what Jacksonville was at the time. I think they were pretty good. Is that Tavares Jackson, I believe? No? Am I an idiot? Hey, Fred Taylor, I know at running back. But who's their quarterback? David Garrard. Oh, yes. MJD, the muscle hamster. Okay. Pretty good. And Mike Peterson. I love how they have him in. And Reggie Nelson. I used to have him in franchises all the time, Maddens, and I would call him Stone Cold Hands Nelson. He dropped every interception for me possible. Anyway, though, okay. Not bad squad. Chiefs, can you do something? Can you please do something, Chiefs? Chiefs, thank you. Come back, kid, Patty Mahomes. He ties the game up. Every game this year has been a comeback. I mean, he's been losing these comebacks. Obviously, he wins here. But every game this year has been comebacks to this point. 289 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I mean, pretty damn good day. So every game so far that the real life team, the Chiefs, have lost, Patty Mahomes has won. Every game that they have won, Patty Mahomes has lost. So it's like literally the polar opposites here. Every game that they lose, he wins. Every game that he wins, they lose. And they won this game versus Cincinnati. So this is obviously in Arrowhead. And he won in real life, the Chiefs won this game. So I'm expecting a loss today by the Chiefs here, because this is pretty much a trend that we're seeing so far. I'll see the Cincinnati Bengals thing. Carson Palmer, okay. Chad Johnson, TJ Hoosh. That was he went to the Ravens after a couple years after this. And yeah, played pretty good for the Ravens actually. That's why I got the TJ Hoosh. And how I know about that. Alright, here's my squad. Now, I never like seeing the Chiefs ever beat my squad. They don't do it often. But at the same time, I do need the Chiefs to do good here. Alright, sorry guys. I have no idea why it does that, but sometimes my OBS just crashes. So I don't use OBS anymore. I use Streamlabs OBS. It's just so much better. It doesn't crash randomly. But Mahomes, 267 yards, 4 tutties. Great game for Mahomes, and he beats the Bengals. Well, that's the first time that in real life, they actually won that game 27-20. So, a little bit better in real life. But that's the first game that, in real life, they won, and he also won. So, interesting. He is now 4-2, by the way. He now has the same amount of wins as they did the whole entire season. This next game against the Oakland Raiders, not the Las Vegas, this is Oakland. And this is also back in the Coliseum here, not the, new area. And in real life, they won this game 12-10. That's a very really random schedule. I mean, thing there. Jamarcus Russell, okay, Josh McClown. Okay. Zach Miller, 50. Oh, yeah, this is back. This is before Zach Miller became, like, Zach Miller. It's so weird because you go back in the day, right, and you actually can look at, like, Greg Olsen. Greg Olsen did not start on the Panthers. He started on the Bears, and he was awful on the Bears. Darren Waller started on the Ravens, and he was awful with the Ravens. And it's funny because all these great tight ends in history we think about, they started off on teams, and they were not good. And everyone's like, how did this team get this great tight end or this great player? It's like, well, they actually didn't have him. Like, he wasn't that great his whole entire career. At one point, he was trash. And as Trash says it, the Raiders lose to the Chiefs. Let's go. 4 touchdowns, 350 yards. The sad part is Mahomes is probably going to win MVP this year. in this franchise, obviously. Now, week 8, they had their bye week. So this should be a bye week next week, if this is accurate to real life. Yes, it is. There we go. We have 3 new injuries. Oh, Mahomes is carrying right now. He has a whole entire team going down with injuries, and he's still getting the job done. Halfway through the season, guys, and Mahomes is he's doing the job, man. He's doing the job right now. Let's see what he can do though to end off this season. All right, week 9 here, Packers. They lost this game, and by the way, just a little side note here, they lose every game moving forward, okay? Lose every game moving forward in real life. This game, they lost 33-22. So they got not blown out. They actually had a competitive game with Brett Favre here. This is, of course, the Packers with Brett Favre. 97 Brett Favre, Jennings, Driver, Corn, Robinson, James Jones. Really good squad, to be honest. And, yeah, no. They lost this game. But to be honest, the Packers in this franchise are 6-1. So, I'm not saying that's actually surprising at all. But, I mean, for Patty Mahomes to beat Brett Favre would be insane. And this is Brett Favre, not in his prime, but this is like when he was still really good. His prime is the 90s, but still, this was really good Brett Favre. And Patrick Mahomes won. Patty Mahomes won it. Holy crap. 3 tutties. 209 yards. Man, okay, Patty. You're taking this team somewhere. And it might be a Super Bowl. This is insane. He is taking over the league in 2007. No one can go against him. He is what, 6-2 now. 6-2 now, taking on the Denver Broncos. They lost this game 11-27. Wow. Talk about, unless he has like a crazy collapse the rest of the season, there's no way Patrick Mahomes doesn't just go ahead and dominate the rest of the season here. All right, so this game, let's see who their roster's looking like. They have Jay Cutler. Oh, Brandon Marshall too, right? Yeah, Brandon Marshall, Jay Cutler. Oh, this was a tough roster. They had 97 Champ and John Lynch. Yeah, that was a interesting battle, man. That's a really good defense. And Patrick Mahomes, obviously, even without receivers, is a really good offense, apparently. Man, this team is getting carried right now by Patrick Mahomes. I see why they went 4-13, by the way. The real Chiefs. Like, I don't blame them at all. Because, like, I think a lot of quarterbacks nowadays would probably go 4-13 with this squad. And they did lose this game. 1 touchdown from Mahomes. They lost this game, nonetheless, by 3 points. They just couldn't score. They couldn't score in the end of this game. Which, to be honest, I mean, you're going against one of the best defenses of all time. I'm not going to hold that against you. But now, you got to play the man, Peyton Manning. So this year, he went against, Patrick Mahomes went against Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, and potentially, if he gets to the playoffs in the Super Bowl, might have to go against Tom Brady. This would be the ultimate gauntlet to have to go through. And depending on the playoffs, he's going to probably get a first-round bye. Nah, maybe not. I don't know. Depends on how every other team is working. What's going on here? A game crash? Game? It does not want to load this game. Okay. Loading? This keeps saying loading for me. It might have crashed. Hang on, guys. Alright, for whatever reason, this game will not load correctly, so I have to advance it like this, sadly. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a problem for the rest of the games, so I'm just going to keep advancing it like this throughout the rest of this schedule, because again, like I said, I can't, make it load for some reason. But anyway, though, this Colts game, we lost 27-24. Which in real life, again, we lost as well. 214 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions from Mahomes. So, he went against the best of the best, and he did lose. And this is also, Tony Dungy. So, Raiders game, 4-6 Raiders. Mahomes won 54-14. Bro! I mean, Mahomes! Tell me you're not going to carry this team without telling me you're not going to carry this team. How did you do that? 6 touchdowns, 295 yards. Jamarcus Russell. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Jamarcus Russell, not the greatest of all time. Now against the 8-3 Chargers. 31-20. Okay, who got hurt? Not Mahomes. That's all that matters. I also taped my glasses to hopefully fix them. Yep. We taped glasses. Week 14 against the Broncos. Come on. Mahomes won again. Okay, now he's 8-5. Okay, we're on the fringe of the playoffs now. Lost to the Tennessee Titans 27-21. Now he plays the Lions. Come on. You got this? You beat the Lions 31-21, and now he gets to play the Jets. Excuse me. And then a bye week, week 18. The reason why is because Madden has that as, an actual game. So everyone has a bye week, week 18 in this because you can't get rid of the week 18. But in real life, there will be no game by here. So, playoff picture. 14-2 Colts. Cowboys 14-2. Chargers went 12-4. Packers went 12-4. Ravens went 11-5, 11-5, 10-6, 10-6, 10-6, 9-7, and then yeah. So wait, do they have the playoff picture in general? They do right here. Okay. So I believe in real life there wasn't 7 playoff teams at this time, if I am correct. I think there was only 6. But, it is what it is. You can only work with what Madden gives you. Let's go ahead, though, and see. Let's skip to first here. Go through, the first round. Here we go. We played the Ravens in a wild card in Baltimore. Alright, so who won MVP? And Mahomes finished with 4,200 yards, 34 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Okay. Tony Gonzalez was his best option. Not surprising at all. 6 interception for Patrick Surtain Sr., which obviously is the dad of Patrick Surtain II. Obvious reasons. Alright, NFL, who had the most touchdowns in that year? Mahomes. He was tied with Tony Romo for the most touchdowns, and he had the least amount of interceptions of a starting quarterback. Most yards as well. So, Mahomes will get his first MVP award. And also Coach of the Year was Wade Phillips. Wow. It was not Andy Reid was actually on the Eagles at this time. No. That's actually insane. Okay, okay. 4th ranked offense. What's the defense? 27th. Okay, how about Rookie of the Year? So, AFC... Marshawn Lynch, Blake Cashman. Okay. NFC Rookie of the Year was Robert Meacham and Deontay Thompson. Offensive Player of the Year, Clinton Portis. On defense, defense was Kevin Williams. It's obviously for NFC. For AFC, Offensive Player of the Year was LT over Mahomes. James Harrison. Makes a lot of sense. All right, so let's get right into this wildcard playoff game, man. Kind of crazy, to be honest. I also wasn't upgrading my players as much. I had it set to auto upgrade, so they were upgrading them as they went throughout the season. But let's just get right into it, man. In Baltimore as well, which is what we're about to see this weekend. So this is insane, man. 2007 feels like 17 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's so long ago. I feel so old at this point. I'm 27 and I feel old. All right, here we go. Derek Mason, Ray Lewis, Hello Dinata. This is it, man. So their squad is led off by the quarterback Steve McNair, R.I.P. Steve McNair, Wills McGahee, Derek Mason after he left the Titans, Mark Clayton, bust of a draft pick, Yamon Figures, great kick returner actually, really fast. Obviously they had the great Ray Lewis, Terrell Suggs, and Tommy Poley, Chris McAllister. I believe after that year they cut him, or they might have re-signed him. Chris McAllister was very much of a ladies' man. He liked bringing women back to the hotels, and he got in trouble for it. And Mahomes has not scored. Okay, he finally scored. All right, Mahomes, you need to do a comeback, baby. And Mahomes is out in the first round. All that to lose in the first round. Mahomes tried 251 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Not a bad first season for Mahomes, I'll be honest with you. I think that was quite questionable, like what he had to work with in trying to get that done. But, I mean, listen. It is what it is, man. All right, import local file. Wait, do I not have... What? Do I not have the correct local file? Hold up, guys. Oh, I don't. Okay, so I'm going to have to... let me put the correct file in here. Alright, hang on, guys. So I can actually do this correctly here. And we can actually do a draft class. We're going to add on to this video here. We're going to do a draft class for the 2008 draft class. Again, shout out to Kay on the Madden Modern community here for posting this. But let me go to this folder. And it's going to be this one. Alright, so we have all the draft classes here. Alright, so now we can choose our draft class, choose local file, and now we have 2008 draft class, which had all these guys in it. Yeah, so about to see how good this ends up going, man. Ray Rice. Holy crap. Alright, Ray Rice, baby. So who wins the Super Bowl in this year? That's my question. I might do a franchise series, kind of like what Bengal did, where he actually went back to 2007 and then skipped forward the whole entire thing. I might do that, but with, actually doing a series, not just doing a video. I might do a video. Who knows? All right. Let's see. Cowboys, Chargers. Who wins? That's my question. And it's the Chargers win their first Super Bowl. Holy crap. Okay, I mean, that's interesting. All right, so let's get to the draft. Because I kind of want to see how this draft ends up going. Who has the first pick? Not us. I think in real life, the Chiefs actually did have the first overall pick. But in this franchise, this is make-believe football. In make-believe football, there is no Chiefs with Chiefs with the first overall pick, because this is my make-believe football. I love how it even says, simulating the 2007 mock draft. That's so cool. That's so cool, man. Why do I have priors in my hands? I have no idea. All right, come on. Just go through the process. There we go, EA. All right, so let's see who actually gets selected. Cardinals pick number 1. They're going to select Chris Long out of Virginia. Pick number 2, Jake Long. Back-to-back brothers out of Michigan. Pick number 3, Darren McFadden. Okay. The Jets, Matt Ryan. Went to the Falcons in real life, so that's interesting. Brandon Albert, right tackle. Glenn Dorsey, D tackle. Goldston, right end out of Ohio State. Gerard Mayo, the Patriots legend, going to the Saints. Donnie Avery going to the Vikings. Cedric Ellis going to the Washington Commanders. Keith Rivers going to the Jags. DRC going to the Broncos. Keith Talib going to the Dolphins. We have McClellan going to the Lions. Antoine Kaysen going to the Patriots. Devin Thomas going to the Bucks. We have Brian Johnston going to the Falcons. The Bengals take Chairless. Okay. See? John Carlson going to the Seahawks. Derek Harvey going to the Steelers. Curtis Lofton going to the Rams. I think he went to the Rams in real life. Ryan Clady going to the Chiefs. We have DeJuan Brown going to the Cardinals. Trevor Lawrence going to the 49ers. We have not seen one quarterback come off the board yet. Tracy Porter going to the Bills. We have Chris Johnson going to the Ravens. CJ2K. Calais Campbell going to the Packers. Brandon Flowers going to the Eagles. Cowboys went with the second quarterback. The Jets got Matt Ryan. Second quarterback off the board is Joseph Flacco. In real life, this is actually how it went too. It was Matt Ryan, then Joe. Jordy Nelson going to the Cowboys. Oh, that is ironic. That is ironic. Jonathan Stewart. Chad Henne going to the Texans. I think he went to the Texans in real life too. Chris Williams. Okay, I'm just going to skip through another couple other picks here, see what we have. And, okay, so, guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'm going to do the same thing with Lamar Jackson, and I'm probably going to do a little bit more with these drafts and see where everything goes. But, Ray Rice went to the Lions. Wonder how that ends up for the Lions. I know how it ended up for the Ravens. So, it definitely did not go the way you would want it to go. Eddie Royale, okay. Chiefs. I'm going to just skip past this pick for us. Sam Baker, okay. Tom Zipikowski. He ended up on the Ravens in real life. Felix Jones. John Greco. Mike Jenkins, okay. I'm just going to do the first 2 rounds here. Jeremy Zuta. I think he was also in the Ravens as well. There's a lot of Ravens for this draft class here. All right, guys. Let me see who's still available. Who's available in the mock draft? Okay, some good players but left. Who are the quarterbacks available? Josh Johnson. Matt Flynn, that's awesome. John David Boutte. All right. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.